guys, welcome to Wednesday. This is going to be super short this morning. And the only reason I'm doing my intro this morning while I'm running late is because I had some requests to see my weigh in. Now, please understand, I'm not bragging. I'm not celebrating. I'm actually still very upset that I've gained this much weight, but my weight is down almost 4 pounds of water weight from Monday. I was 191 on Monday, 188.2 yesterday, and 186.2. And I'm not celebrating that because I know for a fact the way my clothes fit. I know the way I feel. That I know the way I look in the mirror. I know that I've probably gained 2 or 3 pounds of actual fat back. So I know once the water weight comes off, I know this isn't a short term. In 10 days, I'm going to be back to my old low and I'm going to start losing. My life doesn't work like that. I know that I'm probably going to get within 6 ounces of my previous low, and then I'm going to go up and down for probably 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, and then I'll hit a new low. So because of that, I don't want to get too excited. I don't want to get too pumped about the weight that I've already lost. What I am celebrating every single day is that I'm back.
I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. Melanie's back. Tell a friend, guess who's back, guess who's back, guess who's back, guess who's back, na na na,
Yes. So I am celebrating that I'm back, right? But I'm struggling. I'm still struggling right now. I'm still having vicious sugar and carb cravings. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. But I know that that's going to subside in a while. But I know that this journey, the closer I get to my goal weight, I know the harder it's going to be to lose weight. I'm a little upset that 2.5 years after keto that I had backslide as badly as I did. You'd have thought that I had enough tools and enough knowledge and enough experience doing this that I could have counteracted that, and I didn't. But because I was going through a massive amount of grief, I'm going to give myself grace. So I'm going to forgive myself and move on. And don't you think for a moment that I haven't made a checklist of all of the things that I need to change about myself so that if this happens again, I hope not, if I lose another loved one, how am I going to handle it differently? You know, how am I going to minimize the damage so that I don't find myself in the position that I'm in right this very minute, explaining to you that I've only lost 4 pounds of 10 pounds that I gained in 2 months, right? So hopefully by my birthday, which is December 30th, hopefully I will be back to my old low, but knowing the way my body works, it may not happen. And especially with me starting a body weight Pilates fitness challenge for November, I highly doubt that I'm going to probably lose weight. I'm going to be gaining muscle. So there's that. And usually the harder I work out, the slower my weight comes off. But I also need to make a calorie adjustment in there too. And that's what this Saturday is going to help me with. So anyway, I'm going to ask them all those questions. Anyway, guys, Sarah, as far as Sarah goes, Sarah asked me a question yesterday and asked if I had my scale set to athlete or average. I can't imagine me setting it to athlete. I would have probably set it to average because I don't consider myself like a real physically fit athlete. Yes, I am doing a lot better than a lot, but I don't consider myself like an athlete. Not from weight loss terms. So I probably sent it to average, but I'll have to go and figure out how to look at that and check that setting. Thank you very much. And I will let you know if it reports something different on a different setting. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I'll see you at lunchtime. All right, guys, lunch is super simple today. I have 2 4-ounce chicken breasts that were fried with a little bit of Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper, and garlic in coconut oil. I have 6 pieces of thick cut, center cut bacon and no sugar added. This is the Publix no sugar added. And then I have a thing of avocado mash, and that'll be my lunch today. All right, guys, here's take a look at my GKI today at 5.7. Ketones were 0.7, blood sugar was 73. Guys, excuse the mess here. This is all my Christmas shenanigans going on, and that is, of course, work, and we don't want to talk about that right now. My new chair covers came in today. They came in today, and I love them. I got 6 of them for $30, but just look. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, so, so sorry. So that is how dramatic that changed that chair. It made it Christmas. It made the chair Christmas. I'm so excited. This is the place setting. So let me tell you what came in today. I got my glasses that have the Christmas tree that match the Christmas tree. And I got my little bowls that match the Christmas tree. This is my table runner. Of course, I have it folded up because I'm going to be packing all this stuff up. I'm just trying to keep it kind of together. Look at this beautifully embroidered poinsettia. Oh my God, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I wish the leaves were a little darker green, but it is what it is, and it's beautiful, and it still makes this charger plate look amazing. I have my gorgeous, shiny napkin holders, this beautifully folded napkin. Inside, those little stars are going to be candles. I'm going to move my beading stuff into my resale room. There's also going to be a very large tablecloth here, and then I'll have these green place settings, but I'm going to do like a neutral, a gold, something maybe with a little bit of design. See how this has kind of design in it? But I'm thinking maybe just get like a muted gold, light color gold, or maybe something very light green. Anyway, something that'll make the green and the red just pop. I thought about white, but I'm not going to do white. Maybe off-white, maybe beige. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm going to be shopping for that. But I have a few more pieces for the place settings. I would like to get a stemless wine glass to put up here. I would like to get some beautiful silverware. I've got a centerpiece, a bowl to go in here that I need to go buy some foam and some silk poinsettias to do my own centerpiece. And then maybe I'll do a centerpiece, a fancy one next year. I actually found one that I really love by the Bradford Mint, but it says it takes 130 days because they are numbered. They're numbered. So it takes 130 days, so I'd never get it in time for Christmas. Now I know to order it in the beginning of the year, and then I'll have it for next Christmas. But anyway, oh my gosh, this is great, guys. All right, guys, I may regret this because I have not done the macros. This is an 11-ounce New York strip, cooked medium rare, 2 over easy eggs with lots of pepper, garlic, salt. Of course, I'm filming, so. Karma, can you wait a minute? Just a minute. Let mommy finish this. And 2 tablespoons of sour cream, and that'll be my dinner for tonight. Guys, this is a little bit high carb, and tonight my calories are going to be a little bit high. I just finished that steak, and believe it or not, I'm still hungry. I don't know if it's because I've been running such a large calorie deficit the last couple of days, but I'm going to go ahead and eat this and call it a night. Now let's take a look at the day. I still didn't do too bad considering 1 yogurt was 9 carbohydrates. My fat is a little high. My protein is a little high. My calories are a little high, but I think I'll be okay. Continuing to do this plan tomorrow, maybe try for lower calorie. All right, guys, welcome to my commitment to fitness. And you see back here, that is a bad storm. I don't know if it's done raining because it's been pouring down rain for a while, or if it's still expected to rain, but I can still hear thunder off in the background for a little while. So if it gets closer, I'm going to have to go in. But for right now, I'm just going to walk the driveway for my exercise tonight. For those of you that are new, my driveway goes all the way down there. It is 80 steps to the bottom, 80 steps up, and registers 1 flight of stairs on my Fitbit. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about my fitness plan for November. I am thinking about creating a calendar, like of a schedule. of days that on this day we're going to do this, on this day we're going to do this. I'm not quite sure. For my friends that are Fitbit, we can have a month-long fitness challenge. Here's what's going to have to happen. I know a lot of you are already my friend on Fitbit, but sometimes your username is different than your username on YouTube. So honestly, I forget who my YouTube peeps are on my Fitbit community. So what you would need to do is message me in the month of actually before November, I would say somewhere around the last week of October. Message me and say YouTube challenge or fitness challenge. I want to be in the fitness challenge, and I'll create a 30-day bingo card that we can all do together. That'll be fun. That'll be one thing. I think I'm going to incorporate 1 or 2, 3 stretches a week. Like, I'm going to encourage people to try one Pilates move, one strength, and then we're going to build on that. So like week 1, every single day, you try one of 3 moves, you know, as far as stretching, strengthening. And then 3 days a week, you do 10 squats. If you can't do 10 squats, you do modified squats. If you can't do modified squats, then you can do some bridges or something like that, modified for the butt and the back of the legs. Every day I'm going to come in front of you like I used to do. In the mornings, I'm going to do some type of exercise or fitness for the following day. So I'm technically going to start my fitness on October 31st, on Halloween. And that's going to be the fitness for the 1st, right? Because you guys don't see my videos until like 9 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock at night. So that wouldn't be fair to say, get this done today, because, you know, it might be 10 o'clock where you are. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm going to do the exercise the day before the fitness. You don't have to do what I'm doing. Well, my goal for the entire month, okay, so the one thing I know for sure, is that I'm going to do 30 minutes of some kind of strength training, muscle toning. I'm going to be doing ab work. I'm going to be doing squats. I'm going to be doing planking. I'm going to try some yoga moves. Maybe try to master those yoga moves by the end of the month. Maybe 3 yoga moves, and see where my improvement is. Every day, film myself doing this yoga move and then film my progress, right? By the end of the month, see if I can do the yoga move and make it look like it's supposed to look. Anyway, those are just some ideas. Chime in below. Let me know what your ideas are. So today is a very high calorie day for me. Not only that, but I've had a little bit more dairy than I normally do. And sometimes dairy can stall my weight loss. So if I don't lose anything on the scale tomorrow, it is either because I indulged in too much dairy, or my calorie count was too high, or maybe even my fat grams were over 120. And typically for me, I do not lose weight if I consume a lot of fat. My keto macros for weight loss are typically 100 grams of fat or less, 120 grams of protein or more, and then keeping my carbohydrates less than 10. Let's talk a little bit about that Fage yogurt. That Fage yogurt was amazing. I've got to say, the best peach yogurt I've ever had. It is high in carbohydrates. The total carbohydrates in the Fage flavored yogurt is 9. There are 5 sugars, but they're not added sugars. They're naturally occurring sugars. If I had to guesstimate, I would say there was about a tablespoon of real peach, which is probably a no-no and may impact me adversely. I am all out of ketone strips, but I am going to check my blood sugar in a couple of hours and see where I'm at. I know that my blood sugar was 73 before dinner, before I broke my fast. So I'm going to see where it's at after dinner. If I get a reading too much above 90, then I'm going to know that the sugar from the fruit, the natural occurring sugar, has impacted me. But let me talk about the flavor, the creaminess, the texture. That was really delicious. Really delicious. I enjoyed the strawberry. I was a little shocked at how many carbohydrates. I enjoyed the peach. But Tamra from Keto in the Chaos explained that the natural occurring bacteria inside of yogurt actually eats some of the sugar. So if there's 5 naturally occurring sugars in a real yogurt, then you're only going to count 2 of those. So we're going to see. This is something new for me, and I should have probably checked that when I bought them, but I was just so excited that that was something new I'd never seen before, and I bought it. And I haven't been eating them because I'm like, oh, that's 10 carbs at one sitting, but it's okay. I looked at my macros before I ate that. I'm like, I've only had 5 carbs today. That's all the carbs I've had today. So I believe that if I do some activity, I'll check my blood sugar in 2 hours. If my blood sugar is much higher than, I'm going to say 93, then I'm going to know it's impacted me. But if my blood sugar is between 70 and 85, I'm right where I normally am, right? Anyway, that's all I got for you today. High calorie day today. Talking a little bit about the fitness going forward. Super excited about the Christmas stuff that I've got going on. Getting ready. I have this week of work and next week of work, and then I'm going to be on vacation for 2 weeks. So, you know, I'm planning a bunch of fun stuff. Anyway, we'll talk about that in tomorrow's video. I'll see you tomorrow with another daily vlog. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.